Hi everyone, welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies and an unboxing of AMT's 1937 Chevy Coupe. This is kit number A137. It first came out in 1968. This boxing was from 1973. And then since that, it came out 3 more times. And the only changes were to the decals. So the box is awesome. A buddy of mine, Scott, that I work with, he's a mover up at Youngstown State with me. He found this thing at a toy show and grabbed it for me for a crazy awesome price. So he couldn't pass it up, neither could I. Really nice box art on this thing. I'm really liking this yellow. This may end up the yellow, but we'll see. On the other side, it shows some options. It's got the 454 big block V8 with a blower. It also comes with a 6-cylinder. We'll see if there's enough to build them both. I'd love to have a little 6-cylinder in the Texaco station. A couple of different wheels, but that's some awesome box art. 25th anniversary, all-time great. Let's open it up and see what's inside. It is still in the bag. So I'm going to take the box and put it behind me here. Let's pull everything out. We got one big bag of parts. We have the glass that isn't in the bag, and look, it even has the clear hood. We'll move that out of the way. Got some chrome. Got a whole bunch of tires. Pull them out. You're seeing this just like I am. I haven't opened this thing up yet. So we'll work together here. Split tires. I take it that's going to be the tail light. We'll come back to that. Decals. A little bit yellowed, I think. You know what? I might take these and put them in the sun. See if they whiten back up. I can bleach the yellow out of them. We'll try our... I'll bring it out here in just a second. Steel axles. And they give you, look at that. They give you a spare. But I'm going to try some of the liquid decal film on it. I've used this stuff before, but what we'll do is we'll put this in the sun. We'll bleach it in the sun. And all I'll do is I'll take some masking tape or Tamiya tape, run it on my hand a couple of times to get a lot of the sticky off it. I'll put it on the back, stick it in the window so the sun shines and hits this. Leave it sit for a day or two till it whitens up. We'll peel it off. We'll put a couple of coats of this on it just to try to save what we can. And we'll put it back together. Not sure what we're going to use on it though. For sure we'll use the USA 100 or 001 100. But a lot of these can be used in other places. A lot of them. So we want to save those. Let me put that in the box. I'm going to put the 3 axles they gave me in the box. We'll look at the instructions here. One thing about AMT kits is their instructions have always been about the same. They're really good, really easy to follow along, and it just makes it easy, you know what I mean? And they're really nice. This is extremely yellowed. AMT Corporation, Troy, Michigan. This was printed in the USA. It even says put together or manufactured in the USA. Now let's look at our tires here. Obviously the box was open at one time and looked at because I think, yep, these are all split tires. Just snug fit together. They are a Goodyear tire, but it's worn off just a little bit. They're nylon. These aren't rubber. So we got halves. We got a couple of holes here. I don't know if this was put together or not. No, I don't think so. These will be your fronts, I imagine. And then we'll build up the backs. There's another front. A fourth front, go figure. So we got 4 stalks, and we got 2 pair of streets, and I think 2 pair of slicks. But we'll find out. Whole bunch. And I don't mind these. I mean, what the heck? They're not going to break down. So they look good. Look at that. Sure not a steel or a radial, is it? All right, let's move on here. We'll grab the chrome, and we're going to open this up. And like I said, I haven't seen any of this, so we're looking at it together. There's 2 chrome screws in here that do not want to come out of the bag. So we'll cut all the way down here. Peel them open. There we go. Da-da-da. Make sure there's nothing left in there. I'd really be sad to throw something away that's been sitting around since 75. Or 73, I'm sorry. We got straight 6 valve cover, a couple of chromies, parts of our blower, our oil tank, front grille, maybe, not sure. All kinds. I believe these are going to be part of the headers. We have our light lenses. Maybe we can even try to light this thing. What do you think? Kragers. And I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if it's because it's just old chrome, but it's nice looking chrome. It's not really blingy chrome, you know what I mean? Check it out. Beautiful. Those Kragers are rocking. Blowers looks good. We'll leave the blower chrome. A little bit of highlight with some Tamiya. Look at our gauges in here. Jeepers Batman. That'll be cool. Maybe we'll flood that with black behind it to let all that chrome stand out, and then we'll do something inside. But this is sharp. There's our first box of chrome, or a bag of chrome. And here's our other one. Look at that grill. Nice. We got some big springs, exhausts, the other Kragers. We're gonna use them. We got our blower intake that's closed up. We'll do something. Maybe I'll flatten that out and we'll drill a couple holes in there. But sharp. Very sharp. Look at that chrome steering wheel. Nice. I love it. Bumpers look really good. They don't need anything except for put on. I just rubbed across that. I don't think I want to do that again. So not sure what bumpers we'll use. I'm not sure about anything with this until I get into the kit, to be honest with you. Now let's bring this back real quick. That has to be our tail light. So, like I said, this is some kind of modified here for sure. We'll find out. And again, our glass. We have nice headlights, 2 different kinds. Or maybe high and lows. Jeez. What if I look? Nope, 2 different kinds. We got a clear hood. I've never done a clear hood on a car, and I think we're going to use that this time. That might be pretty cool. We've got our glass. Looks pretty good. Not bad at all. We can work with that. It's not, it's not crystal clear like today's glass would be, but it's pretty darn good. Nice. This is going to be a fun little kit. And you know what? It'll go pretty nice with all the other ones we've been building for the Texaco station. Let's open up this bag of parts. And I'm going to pull them off to the side. And I can see a whole bunch of stuff just falling out on the desk. So always check your bag, because I see an oil pan laying there for a straight 6 right now. Right here. Detail, man. There's some awesome detail in this. Our dash. little bit of flash, but who cares? Nice looking dash. This is like an off-white. It's not bright white. It's might be just because it's yellowed. Look at the distributor in there. Very sharp. Our brakes are straight six valve cover, so you can go chrome or regular with it. Pulley, nice, not over thick, kind of thin on the one side too. Our front belts, exhaust, generator, all kinds of nice parts in here. It looks really good. Molded up nice too. Look at that. Very nice. Go with our interior, and we got another dash. This is all pleated. Regular steering wheel, interior, detailed floor, padded back, pedals molded in, little center column. This is sharp. You can see there's window cranks and things in here, but they're pretty well flat, so I don't think it'll be a bad idea. You know, I'll pull out my 5/0 brush. This isn't my 5/0 brush, but a lot of times when I'm working on these, I'll actually put the brush here and come in at it and work it up and down this way, and that gives me a lot more control over the brush. I'm not just trying to get my big Snicker bar fingers in there and all that and trying to work this way. I can work at it and come in slow and do what I got to do. And that, I've been doing that for quite a while. But that's sharp. Very nice. We got here. What do we have here? Our seat. That's an interesting way to do a seat. 3-piece. Pretty cool. Very cool. I am noticing one thing though. There's no numbers. No part numbers at all. But we're okay with that. Not a problem. I can look at a picture and figure out what I'm looking at, because I sure right now can't tell if that's going to be my stick shift with a piece on the top that might be broken off or what that might be. But our rear end looks great. Sure looks better than mine. Nice springs, good detail. Squat for flash. I mean, this will be nice to clean up. I think this will be pretty cool. We can do maybe a tan interior on this and a dark green or something like that. We'll see. Or, look at those buckets. My behind is not small enough to fit that bucket for sure. We got our exhaust. It looks like our starter. Not a clue. These things are... That might be exhaust pipes, like side pipes maybe? Not sure. Rings, but nicely molded. Everything is nicely done. These are sharp. I'm seeing maybe an antique. This is tapioca, or maybe we'll go with, I don't even know what color that is. Cinnamon. Jeez, oh Pete, it says it right on it. Cinnamon. That might be pretty sharp for an interior, huh? Give it just a straight leather look. We'll see. Let's move on here. Wow, look at these tiny son of a guns. This must be our emergency brake. Look at it, it's got the little handhold on it. We got our bucket, headlight buckets. Not sure if this is supposed to be the battery or not, but if it is, it's got zero detail on it. Oh, this will be sharp. We'll have a blast with this. Looks like our hood is already split and it's notched. So we got some hinge ideas we've been looking at before, but I think this will look pretty cool. And it also has a groove on it that I saw real quick right here. possibly for a hood scoop, so that scoop for the blower can fit up through when it's closed. We'll have to see, but it's made in there so you can take care of it. A little bit of marks and a little bit of mold bumps in there that we can sand out, no problem. And we're moving along. Here's that big block. Nice. The heads, they got, I hope you can see that. They have the shallowest of rocker arms molded in there. And it looks like the right amount too. It looks like there's 8 of them in there. We're gonna have to detail this. This is gonna go in the Texaco station for sure as one of their shop builds. So we'll use blue tack to hold the chrome valve cover on there so we can take the valve cover off and have the guys working on that. I think that'd look really sharp. License plate. It's got a little bit of raised lettering on there. Not sure if you can see that. We're gonna work with that one and not use a decal. Suspension parts. This is all detailed out very nicely. Check it out. Distributor. Not sure if that's going to get wired or not. Look at how small that is. We'll do something for sure. Okay. Next on the list, one exhaust pipe. Just laying in a box. Always check your bag. We have some Steelies and brakes. Very cool. I've had an idea about lighting some of these kits that might be very interesting. Look at the fenders on this thing. I am a sucker for big fenders. Check out that front. I really am. Suspension parts, seat belts. There's that little scoop that I was talking about. One Steely. There's got to be one somewhere. But look at how nice those fenders are. Very sharp. We'll have to do some sanding and prepping. Get these on there. But we'll see what we got. And we're coming down to the nitty here. Our frame. I'm not sure what these are for here. Oh, hey, guess what? I found the other Steely. Put that in a box right now. We got the other hood piece. We're going to put in a box right now. And I got some tiny dang knuckles here. Look at that thing. In the box. Always, always, always check your bag, or else you'll be looking for it. In the box. And another there we go. Another license plate. Raised letters on it. Can't tell if you can see them or not. But I bet you what we can do is we can paint that up and then get that knocked down to where we can see those. Because I can't even read them here. 1937 I can see. I wonder what that means. 1937 Chevy. But anyhow, back to here. Look at our framework. Just a little bit of flash in there we can take care of. The underneath has our fuel line run. No brake lines. Nice tank. Very good detail under here. This will look sharp. Our drive shaft. These are still bugging me. Not sure what they're going to be for. Maybe if you don't use a fender, like a choppy fender, we'll have to see. And then, let me move these. I'm going to put these in the box right now so we don't lose them. We have the body. Look at the 1937 Chevy. Sharp. Very sharp. A little bit of detail on that firewall. Windshield wipers are molded in. The vent is molded in. I'm not going to try to pull that out. I did that on one of them. It was fun, but not fun enough to do twice. But this is sharp. We got our light molded in there. If we do light this, which will probably happen, I will definitely run an LED here and run the wire back into the trunk. This trunk is going to have to get opened if we do the LEDs. Maybe. You got a pretty hefty panel line here. Runs up this way, or mold line, I'm sorry. Runs up and over, and it's huge. So we will definitely have to deal with that. It comes straight across and ends here, so that it'll be right up in here too. Still huge on this side too. That'll all have to get sanded and smoothed, because this panel is all by itself, one piece. But there we go. That is your 37 Chevy, and I can guarantee you right now that Wayne and Jake are gonna love this one. So anyhow, here's our 37 Chevy. I appreciate you following along. I hope you liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Give me 2 thumbs up if you didn't. And enjoy your weekend. Have a great day and a better tomorrow. Thanks for watching.